game, and that's a very disappointed locker room in there. But, listen, you just got to give all the credit to Georgia Tech. They just flat out whipped us, out executed us, and no excuses. Simple as that. I mean, we did not execute our plan to win, which we've done a great. That's why we won 8 games in a row, is because we did a good job of taking care of the football. We obviously didn't do that tonight with 4 turnovers, and really gave them a spark. We get 2, 3 and outs, and then we give them a spark and a score. But the 4 turnovers, some critical penalties. They had some big plays on us, and just not enough stops. That's the difference in the game. And then you get down like you get down to a good football team that's got a lot of pride. You're sledding uphill. But it's again very disappointed locker room, and I'm very disappointed in the turnovers in particular, and then some of the big plays that we just we didn't make a play. But our guys didn't quit. We get that pick. Hey, we knock that in right there at a miscommunication, and we turn it right back over. That's the difference in the game. But I mean, if we get a score right there, hey, it's a 1-score game with about 10 minutes to go, and then we're right back where we wanted to be. And that was kind of my objective, as much as we were down, was, hey, let's try to get it, somewhere between 10 and 14 points in the fourth quarter. We'll have a chance to win it. And boy, we almost got it done, but miscommunication, and we, like I said, turn it right back over, and that really just kind of finished us off. But you got to give Georgia Tech all the credit. Hey, they're a solid football team, and they're in the battle for their division. I guess them and Virginia Tech, whoever wins that game, and then and so what I told our team was, listen, get your heads up. An 8-1 football team. We've gone 12 straight weeks. The open date's coming at a good time. We got a lot of guys that need to get well mentally and physically. It's been a grind. Obviously disappointed to lose going into an open date, but it is coming at a good time for us. And our next goal is to win our division, and that's been our next goal since we won our opener. Our first goal was to win the opener. The next goal is to win the division. And we're gonna play for the division title when we play again back in the Valley, senior day, and again a chance to win this division for the second time in 3 years. That's what we got to do, and then you have an opportunity to play for this conference. And if you win this conference, you're going to a BCS, and if we can consistently as a program, do those things, then sooner or later we're going to have that special year where we put it all together. Obviously very disappointed from a big picture standpoint that we didn't take care of business tonight. But again, we've got to stay on task. We've got a football team that's disappointed, but we'll have to get over that and get ready to play against Wake Forest here in a couple weeks and try to find a way to win that game. But again, cannot congratulate Georgia Tech enough. They just flat out whipped us. It's that simple.
Coach, what is it about playing here that you guys just seem to be snake bit here?
Well, it's just, every game is its own. Turnovers get you beat, whether you play here or play at home or wherever you play. And, half this football team has never played here. So, I don't get caught up in all that stuff. I really don't. It's just about us and playing the game, and we just did not take care of business. We did not do the things that we've been doing well all year, and that is taking care of the football. We're one of the, we got one of the fewest turnovers margin or best turnover margins in the country. We're one of the least penalized teams in the country, and we had some critical ones tonight. Some really critical, and you can't beat good teams that way. It's just that simple.
Dabo, did Sammy just not get a signal to him on the fade throw?
No, they played off coverage, and technically he was right. He did what he needed to do, and we just kind of predetermined to throw the fade ball there, and just made a mistake. Weren't on the same page.
How big was the exchange of touchdowns to start the second half? You guys get the quick one, and then they get one just as quick to take you the momentum back.
Critical. I mean, that's again, we just didn't take advantage of opportunities. You know, that was one, and then again, the turnover where the offense doesn't take advantage of it, it was just kind of that way. But our guys didn't quit. They kept competing and kept battling, and but that was critical. And that was, again, turnovers, penalties, big plays, and just not enough stops.
How much were you guys affected without Ellington? I guess not only protecting the ball, but pass protection.
Well, I think he's as good a player as there is in this league, and I would say it was probably a big factor. You know, you got one of the best players in the conference that's not out there, but you know, the next guy's got to step up, and we did some good things. You know, both those guys, DJ and Bellamy, had a few flashes here and there, but you can't put the ball on the ground. Put the ball on the ground, both of them, and you know, those things are costly. So you know, yeah, it'd been great to have had our guy out there, Ellington, but he wasn't there, and you can't worry about that. You got to play. Next guy's got to play. Next guy's got to do their job. They practice every day. You know, they get an opportunity, and it's just unfortunate that you know, they had a couple mistakes, but both of them are freshmen, and you know, just had a couple, you know, really tough errors tonight.
How difficult was it to see the defense kind of reacting late instead of attacking most of the time?
Well, it was frustrating. You know, they got us cut several times. They got outside of us. The biggest problem was the quarterback. I mean, you know, they kept running the quarterback follow, and they ran that quarterback draw for, 60 yards. And, you know, that was I didn't think that would have happened coming into the game. But, again, you got to give Georgia Tech the credit. And, you know, momentum is a powerful thing in this game, especially when you're dealing with you know, young people. And, you know, we gave them a lot of momentum, and it just really fueled their fire, and you know, they whipped us.
Coach, in 2009, after a loss here, you said, you know, we have a chance to see Georgia Tech again. Was the message in the locker room after the game pretty similar to that?
No, I mean, the message was we're playing for our division championship in 2 weeks. Let's don't lose sight of that. Let's don't let you know, walk out of here thinking that we're some bad football team. We're a good football team. And, you know, because now all of a sudden, you know, people maybe not patting you on the back, people mad at you, all that kind of stuff. Let's don't walk around with our head down like somebody stole our dog. You know, we're an 8-1 football team that's won 8 games in a row, that got beat on the road to a good team that's battling for their division. And, you know, the truth of it is we got 1 game to win to clinch this division championship. And it's at home on senior day, coming off an open date. And we got to focus on that. And we got to get ready to play the best game of the year and try to become the Atlantic Division champions the next time we play. That's what we have an opportunity to do. If we can do that, then we can just, you know, keep moving forward and try to have the best season that we possibly can have. That's all we're trying to do. This game's over. We can sit around and talk about it all we want. We can talk about it for 2 weeks. We're going to watch the film. Coaches, we're going to evaluate it. We're going to critique our guys. We're going to correct them. But it's over. It's over. We didn't get it done. But, again, let's don't lose sight of the big picture here. This is a team that's right in the middle. We're in the lead in our division, and we got to win this next game, and we can clinch it. And so, you know, that's what I'm looking forward to. That's a big deal. That's a really big deal. Again, to be able to do that 2 out of 3 years is a great opportunity for us to take another step as a program.
Anything else? We got 2 players in the back.